Here in Leicester, there are plans for a space park very close to the National Space Centre, and it's designed to be a global hub for research and for business. So as part of these new manufacturing zones, the government is investing £50,000 in the design of this new park.
So what we're looking to do in Leicester is change the economies of space, and that's really build a factory to produce the next generation of satellites at a fraction of the cost of the current satellites. The manufacturing zone gives us the government backing, also the profile with industry to bring industry into Leicester to produce that next generation of satellites.
Communities Secretary James Brokenshire visited the region at the start of the month to announce the creation of the manufacturing zones.
Well, manufacturing zones certainly sound like a big deal, Ken Clark, but £500,000, it's not going to go very far, is it?
But it's part of the industrial strategy. It's just the latest announcement. I mean, I do agree there's point in saying that because of our obsessions with Brexit, we're neglecting quite a lot of domestic policy issues. But as it happens, this is another one where there is an industrial strategy, and this is an announcement of part of that. And it's very important to an area like ours. We're a trading, manufacturing region. It's of huge importance. And the most challenging of the grants we've got, I think, is the one to the old mining areas in North Derbyshire, where it's more difficult to get a modern economy going. I thought that was extremely good because, without going back, the angry tone of today's politics and the angry cynicism of the public is partly most strongly felt in all the places that feel left behind by the modern economy.
You mentioned North Derbyshire.
We don't know how to get into them.
You mentioned North Derbyshire, and that manufacturing zone is designed to make the most of HS2, but is that going to actually happen?
It had better. I mean, the southern bit will, and actually the further north you get, the less resistance there is. People oppose it if they live near it. But actually, I think most of us in this part of the world welcome the idea, and we've got to make the most of the Toton hub, which I hope we're going to build. That could be quite a place as a centre for growth in Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire.
Ken Clark tells us there that the government has an industrial strategy for the East Midlands.
Well, I actually welcome what's been announced for the Leicester Space Park. I think that's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look, the Labour Party would always want to go further and is always prepared to be more interventionist in the economy, because we're good socialists, of course.
The Space Park isn't something new. The government had announced it before.
No, but I mean, the Space Park is so exciting, not just for the East Midlands, but for the country. Did you know that since 1967, on every single year, there's been a piece of space equipment either made or designed by Leicester in space? Over 50 years. And over the next 5 years...
Fact of the week.
And here's another one.
And you'd expect a Leicester MP to know that.
And this one's a belter. In the next 5 years, there will be a piece of equipment either made or designed in Leicester on Mars, Mercury and Jupiter. Isn't that amazing?
These manufacturing zones are designed to build on the strengths that we already have.
Yeah.